How's it going, everyone? It is Andre Williams, and over here we talk stocks and we focus on one thing. Always protect your profits. I also got to put in the disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor and this isn't financial advice. So just know when you do invest, you're doing it at your own risk. So today we're going to be talking about SOS and EBON that showed some big time strength inside the market today. You can tell by my expression I'm excited to do this video. But anyways, let's get into the agenda. If you're new to this channel, I just want to let you know we have timestamps down below in the description. But if you are a shareholder or you're considering to take a position, then I would suggest you watch this full entire video. So the first thing that we're going to be going over is a technical analysis, taking a look at the overall price action. You guys know already I wanted to see SOS get comfortable in that $4 level, and I also told you that EBON is destined to get to $4, and if it wasn't going to happen this week, it had to happen before the end of the month, and hey, it ended up testing those waters today. But we'll go into more details when we cover them. Then we're going to be taking a look at the order flow distribution. We want to see how much buying and how much selling is going on, the inflow slash the outflow. What will this tell us? This will tell us in regards to how it's looking for the overall market. So knowing this is very key because it can give us a good prediction as far as what the price action is going to be looking like come for tomorrow. And then when all of that is done, I'll be going into my final thoughts and I will be giving you guys an update on my SOS option play and what happened. So let's get into it. So we're going to be doing a technical analysis for SOS. Let's see how it performed on the day. So it ended up closing at $4.05, being up 5.47% on the day. On the low, it tested $3.92, then on the high, testing $4.36. So right away, the chart that we have is the 1 year daily chart. Let's see what our indicators look like. So if we take a look at the RSI down below, it is right around 53. If we see where we're lining up on the indicators on the chart, we are above the 200-day, we're also above the 21-day EMA, and we are below the 100-day. SOS is definitely looking fairly bullish, I must say. We talked about how it was literally sitting on areas of support and there was a lot of consolidation and we were looking for a move. I talked about yesterday, I want to see SOS looking comfortable in that $4 range, and that's exactly what we ended up closing at for the day. So what am I looking forward to for tomorrow? I want to see more strong moves going to the upside. We got to around $4.36 on the high, and of course we were met with some resistance and there was a lot of selling pressure. I feel like if we're able to pass this particular level, then we could easily get into the 450 area, and that'll be another area where we'd have to literally just have more buying volume and then easily being able to power through there, getting to 475 and then eventually making that move to 5. I talked about how I wanted SOS to look strong at the end of June above $4, and right now so far this is good to see, but of course there's going to be a lot of volatility, and we know as far as there's going to be a Fed meeting that's going to be going on this week. So as far as this $4 level, I wouldn't be surprised if it does decide to pull back. Will it pull back further than $3.92? Most definitely. I am seeing it, but at the same time I see this as an opportunity to go long on this stock, because when it does run, it's going to run and it's going to make a big move to the upside, and it's an opportunity for you to maximize your profits. Now let's take a look at the order flow distribution for SOS. So we could see here on the inflow side we had 31, and on the outflow side we had 29. So we had one large order, we had 20 medium, and we had 10 small. On the outflow side, we had 0 that was large, we had 19 that was medium, and we had 10 that was small. When we take a look at June the 14th, which is today, we have 793.34 for large scale orders in the last 5 days. So this is definitely looking good for SOS, and it's part of the reasons why I see even more room for upside coming for this week. Yes, there's going to be some volatility, but for the most part, I do see some improvement in an overall price action and look forward to seeing SOS get even further sometime in the part of the week despite all the volatility. Now let's move into the technicals for EBON. So we're going to be doing a technical analysis for EBON. So let's see how it performed on the day. So it ended up closing at $3.75, being up 10.29% on the day. On the low, it tested $3.47, and then on the high, testing $4.08. I know many of you were excited, just as you can hear it from the tone of my voice. We are looking forward to seeing EBON get comfortable above $4 by the end of the month. It got into the $4 range. As you can see, it got to 408, but of course, it was met with some selling pressure and it ended up pulling back. But one of the good things we need to take notice of, we saw that it was consolidating and building support in this area for quite a while. So this move was not surprising to us, and was part of the reasons why I was saying $4 is going to be coming very soon, and that's exactly what happened. So we're showing strength above the 21-day EMA. We are below the 100-day, and we are below the 200-day. This is also another reason why I'm saying when EBON does have that opportunity to really break out, especially above this 408 level where it hit resistance, we can look forward to seeing a strong move getting right into the 430s and then getting into the 440s. If there's even more momentum and there's more demand, then I'm definitely looking forward to seeing a strong move where we can get up into this $5 area. If it happens before the end of the month, even better. We do also have a gap to fill over here, so when we do pass this 570 level, I'm looking forward to seeing a big time jump getting right into the $6 range. So that's just something to be aware of here. So what I'm going to be looking forward to, I want to see if EBON can pass this 408 level sometime this week. We do have the Fed meeting that is coming up, but we also do see that Bitcoin has been showing a lot of strength, and since it is a crypto stock, it's part of the reasons why we ended up seeing this strong run up, and a lot of people are loading up as well. Now let's take a look at the order flow distribution for EBON. So on the inflow side, we have 12,756, and on the outflow side, we have 12,335. On the large side, we have 196. On the medium side, we had 7,648. And on the small side, we had 4,912. On the large outflow side, we had 0. Medium, we had 7,040. And small, we had 5,295. When we take a look at the large scale orders in the last 5 days, on June the 14th, you can see it was at 195.72. And then on June the 10th, having 200.69 in regards to inflow. So what does this tell us? We're looking forward to continuing to see a bullish movement coming from EBON. We looked at the technicals. We see that it was consolidating and building for support for quite some time. So what does this mean? EBON will be getting back to that $4 level and much higher. So now let's get into the final thoughts and let's go over some more details that I want to share with you guys. So for my final thoughts for SOS and EBON, it was definitely great to see both of these stocks being green in the market today. Another thing to understand, we also see Bitcoin has been looking very strong, and this is going to be reflected and correlate with the performance that we see in SOS. And if you notice, with a lot of crypto stocks, they were up on the day as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing SOS continue this momentum, and as well as for EBON. EBON, taking everything into consideration, we were talking about it. Hey, we wanted to see $4 sometime before the middle of the month or before the end of the month. We saw the support, we saw the consolidation. We were looking forward to seeing a big move, and it did get to the $4 range, but it did pull back. But I'm looking forward to seeing it real comfortable above 4 before the end of the month here. Another thing to understand, as far as Bitcoin showing strength, of course, we have to talk about Elon Musk. He was saying, you know what, I'll be all for Bitcoin as far as Tesla accepting Bitcoin as long as they're focusing on a green initiative, doing it the right way so it's not harmful for the environment. And we already know that SOS is a clean mining company. That is what their focus is on. So of course, they're going to be able to benefit from all of this attention. We also do know of the fact for EBON, they are creating chips that are used for actually developing, also that could be used for Litecoin and as well as for Dogecoin. So if you're in these plays, there's definitely more upside to come. Another thing to also take notice of the fact, and I want to make sure I bring it across your radar, that you have high conviction. If you were able to average down on your play when these stocks were in the $2 range, then you should be smiling right now, because you should have a solid cost basis and you should be seeing some green soon, or you should be seeing some green already, like myself and like many others who have been watching this channel. This is part of the reasons why you got to understand and know what you hold. hold. And I almost forgot, as far as for the SOS option play, I ended up selling it today. And the reason why I did it, I really want to show people inside of my Discord, which is my private group, that you should not, and I repeat, you should not get greedy, and why it's always important to protect your profit. So I ended up selling my option at a 50% profit. Usually I tend to look for 15 to 20% profit, but hey, 50% profit ended up presenting itself. But of course, we want to make sure we're consistent and we stay disciplined. So making sure that we have the right profit margins and know what are we trying to make when we get into the play is very, very key. So if you like to actually get inside the Discord and see the plays that I actually get into, then by all means, you can check out the link inside the description. So that's all I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Look forward to seeing how the rest of the week turns out. Do keep in mind, there's going to be some volatility. We do have another Fed meeting. You know how that goes already. But of course, I'll be keeping you guys updated. We'll be talking soon.